Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to the Ming & Moto Show. I already knew the camera was on, but I didn't want to be like, turn it on and be like, what, pow! Anyways, hey, look, finally got the front brake guard on. Looks mighty fine. Today's been already a very, very interesting gosh damn day so far. I pulled up on the side street over here. Started getting everything done. I didn't even unload the bike yet. I had my gas can. I had some gas in it. Set that down on the ground. Let my tailgate down. I was inside the cab on the passenger side. I was starting to get my gun and whatever. And then I was doing a freaking 4-door blue Dodge 2500 or something just come blowing down, and then slams on the brakes and parks in the dirt right in front of me and has 2 doors open and started doing something. And there's a Riverside County white van that was parked behind me up here at the corner, just sitting there. So I decided this is a little bit weird. I threw everything back in my truck and I took off, and the van was literally sitting like right here. I don't know if y'all would be able to see that, but there's a green sign right there, and it's sitting about right about here somewhere on the road. And the second I got up to the stop sign, he pulled down and turned around and took off too. So I just jumped on the freeway, went that way to the next street, and then came back, and then whatever. And then I came back and I parked there again. Got up my bike and everything unloaded. I put everything of mine in the truck, like my ramp, my gas can, my standing, all that shit. Sitting there warming up the bike, and then a CHP rolls up. I'm like, shit, dude, I think those County of Riverside guys called the cops on me or some shit. But he just went down to the end of the street, turned around, stopped, and I rode by him, I waved, and seemed fine. And then you ain't gonna be able to see it, but that dirt road I take to go down there, there's that hill that I go over there, and there's a white 4-door sedan just sitting there in the middle of the dirt road, and it's empty, and I don't get what the hell is going on there. Then we got that train sitting there. There's a train worker down there on the right side of the tracks, and then there's extra, like, some train cars parked up on this third set of tracks down there. It's like, what the hell are these people doing? You know, I don't get it. I get those occasional days of just random weird bullshit. It's like, are you kidding me? Shove that in the damn trees. Get set off the damn track. But gosh damn, dude, like, I didn't have a feeling this morning of shit gonna be weird today, so I just don't understand why there's weird shit going on today. Anyways, let's get on the bike. Got a couple things I want to talk about, but instead of just standing here, ow, that didn't feel good. Let's see if my goggles are jacked up, or is it just, probably gonna have to buy a new pair of goggles or a new lens or something, because I think this lens on these goggles are getting all a little scratched up. Yeah, they're really scratched. I don't know why they're all scratched for. They've only gotten about 33 hours of use on them, so it's not like I'm sitting there throwing them around. Well, when I put them on the bike, they are. Anyways. Oh yeah, another thing real quick. I greased the shit out of the chain. I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of packed a little bit too much grease on the chain, which is fine. I mean, I packed the hell out of it, and it's all coming off. I wiped it all off. Well, I couldn't get all of it, so damn, that's so loud underneath that tunnel. sprinklers on and shit. I'm getting a little bit better with that shifting a little bit quicker than usual. See, here's that damn car I'm talking about. It's like, who owns that car and where the hell are they at? Do everybody the favor, don't park your car in the middle of a goddamn trail or dirt road or anything. It's ridiculous. There's another rock I gotta get off the trail back there too. Oh shit, I forgot about those rocks. I was trying not to hit them. But you know, one thing that really pisses me off is people who neglect, abuse, or mistreat animals in any way, shape, and form. I am the type of person, I don't give a damn if I get my ass beat or if I lose a fight, whatever. If I see someone neglecting, abusing, or mistreating an animal in any way, shape, or form, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something and I'm gonna do something about it. Period. You know, and I'm not one of those animal rights activists that are like, you know, don't murder animals and go vegan. Like, no, I'm not one of those people. How come I forgot about this? Don't get me wrong, I like eating my hamburgers and hot dogs and ham and cheese sandwiches and everything like that, and basically I like eating meat, but in those gosh damn oh, there's the train cars right there. But for those meat product companies that make hamburger and whatever else kind of meat products that they make, I don't like the fact that, like, there's certain ones that cause the animal to have a real shitty life before they give their life for us to eat, you know. I know most people are going to be like, oh, well, they're going to die anyhow, but yeah, but why let the animal suffer and live a shitty life before you kill them to process them into pork chops or hamburger, ground beef, any of that shit. It's like us humans. We're gonna die at some point too, but we don't want to have a shitty life before we die, do you? No, you don't. So why should an animal have to have a shitty life before it dies. Just because it's an animal? No, that's not cool, man. I mean, I know they're gonna die and whatever, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about with the farm animals that are being raised should not have a shitty life at all. You know what? I wanted to go underneath there, but I couldn't see underneath from the other side because I wasn't paying attention. So I don't want to go underneath a bridge where there's people under there, or dogs and shit, you know. So let me. My whole thing is I don't know what that trail's like under there. You can see a bunch of bushes and stuff like that in there, so I don't know if I'll be able to get through that. But yeah, if I see anybody neglecting or abusing an animal, I'm gonna say something and possibly do something about it. I've already seen one guy a couple years ago. I'm talking about like 2-3 years ago. Like his dog was trying to go to the bathroom. It was just being the guy was just being a prick to the dog. He kept dragging the dog by the leash and tugging on him while the dog's trying to go to the bathroom, and like started like hit the dog or something for some reason. And I got up in his face and I started fucking just absolutely yelling at the dude. Trying to roost that car a little bit. I don't know if it's working or not, but yeah, dude, like I called animal control on the guy after getting into a big argument with him because he was basically abusing the shit out of his dog, and I didn't like it. Guy wanted to swing on me, and I wasn't having any of it, and punched him in the face. And after I did that, he started crying like a little, you know, not really crying, but he was like, dude, what the fuck, why'd you hit me, and this and that, and whatever. Started like complaining. I'm like, dude, you swung on me first, and after me saying something about you beating on your dog, you know, and I called animal control and shit and everything, and they came and took the little dog, or the dog, took the dog from him and shit and everything. It was like an 8-month-old shepherd, you know. The dog was the sweetest little dog ever, you know, and I would have taken it myself, but I already have a dog that's, well, this was like right about the time I got my dog, so. My dog's just over 2 years old. I got him when he was 2 months, so I've had him for 2 years. But yeah, I mean, I'm the type of person, I don't give a shit. If I get my ass kicked for saying something or get into a fight with somebody about it, I don't give a shit. If I see somebody beating their dog or cat or neglecting any animal, I'm fixing to say shit about it, because I ain't putting up with that shit. person that if I had the money to do it, I would love to buy like maybe 500 acres, 1,000 acres of land to where I can build some of the nicest facilities and take every single neglected, abused animal. I think I got it that time. I would love to build the biggest facility that I can if I ever had the money to do it, and make it a non-profit organization, and to where hire enough personnel like vets and handlers and stuff like that to, you know, take care of the animals and make sure they have all the food and water and all the meds that they might need and whatever. You know, if there's that one animal that's just been abused or neglected too far where they might not, where they can't save that animal, I'm gonna tell them, hey, I don't give a damn what you do, I want you to work your ass off to save that animal. No matter what it takes, I want to save every single animal's life. It's, you know, no matter what it costs, how long it takes. God damn, I can barely pull on the throttle on this bike and it wants to slide out, like damn. But yeah, I'm just that type of person. I don't care if it's my dog or not, or if it's my horse or not. My cat, I don't give a shit if it's a cat, a chicken, a lizard, a snake, whatever. I don't give a damn what kind of animals it is. I would fucking take every single goddamn animal into my goddamn facility. I'm talking hypothetical, if I could hypothetically afford something like that, which I will probably never be able to afford in a million years. But you know, so my whole thing is, don't abuse animals or neglect them. Especially when it comes to my dog, dude. My dog is my best friend, and I love my dog more than I love about 99.9% of the people on this goddamn planet. And like, I would fucking murder somebody for my dog, messing with my dog. Well, I shouldn't really say murder them. I would, believe me, they'd get a couple of hot pieces of lead in their ass if they mess with my damn dog. I don't put up with that shit, period. There's very few things in my life that I have, and I really don't have shit in my life, really, for the most part. But the few things that you don't mess with me is, number one, my dog. My dog is the number one physical living being and thing that I have on this planet that you do not mess with, unless if you have a death wish. Second thing, my family and friends, of course. Third thing, my bike, my truck, my guns. Don't fuck with it. And of course, you don't mess with my rights as an American citizen either. If you fuck with my rights, I'm gonna tell you what, you're gonna have a world of hurt amongst yourself from me and half the country that believe the same way as I do. So don't do it. anyways, I just felt like I wanted to make that little bit of a rant about animals. You know, I love animals. So anyways, thanks guys for catching the Mini Moto Show. Catch you guys on the flip side.